Hi, I'm Allison Prior, and I teach acrylic paintings for beginners and drawings also for beginners or all levels. And today I wanted to let you know that I went and bought myself some gesso, and I went down to Michael's actually, and I brought my coupon with me, and I got this huge Artist Loft white gesso with 16 fluid ounces, and I haven't used it. I just opened it up. Okay, it's a bit messy, so that's why I'm leaving the top open, but I want to see how good it is because I haven't used Artist Loft white gesso yet, so I like to try it out, and I like for you to watch, and that way if you can find it online or if you have to go to Michael's, don't forget your coupon because it can be expensive. I think it was $20, and then you could get your coupon. I think it was 30% off, so you know, why not? Why not? Hey. I also bought this big jar of, this is what you're going to need for your magic white, okay? And magic paint and magic mist and all kinds of good stuff. So this is really good. I don't know, I don't think I tried this one. I did try another one I have here, which was, Artist Loft. Oh, okay. Artist Loft. I guess, you know, because Artist Loft is the cheapest one, I think. But it's still good, you know. It's still really good. I'm not sponsored by Artist Loft. I'm just telling you what I found. I couldn't find anything else on Amazon. Couldn't find anything. Some of it was like $45. So I said, well, I'm going to check out Michael's, and they had it cheaper, and they had the coupon, so that's what I did. But I want to see, if, you know, if I want to make sure that even because cheaper products sometimes the ingredients are, you know, don't work as good. So you usually get what you pay for. But I've been finding Artist Loft pretty good so far. Okay, so I'll prove it to you. Like we'll use it together today. Okay, so now a lot of people say, do I need to gesso my canvas? Well, most canvases are pre-primed when you buy them at the store. Pre-primed, right? So you don't really need to do that if you don't want to. If you want to pre-prime your canvas with gesso, maybe because you want a smoother surface, or you know, or you want a little extra barrier, right? Because the gesso is the protection between, so that paint won't sink into your canvas. But you do need to use it with wood, you know, wood, because whatever absorbs your paint, then you will need gesso, because the gesso is a barrier. Okay, that's what it is, and it also gives you a nice smooth surface. Gives you a nice surface. So I'm gonna paint over it. Now I like using gesso. I don't use it on my canvases because they're already pre-primed, but I like using it on canvases. When I'm finished doing my painting and I'm done, and you know, it's expensive going out and buying. I got like over 900. Paintings. They're all around me everywhere. So I mean, if I keep adding and adding and adding, I won't even be able to, I won't be able to move. So I paint over some of my paintings, so I don't have to buy so many canvases. But I do have extra canvases still over there sitting down. But I want to show you how we can gesso over a painting. I've showed you before, but I don't think it wasn't Artist Loft. I don't think it was. So I want to add, I don't think I'm going to need a big lot, and I don't like wasting, so I kind of try a little bit here. Look, it's really, oh, look how nice that, now that's nice and thick. Look at that. I like that. Nice. So what I want to do is I'm going to use different things that you can use to put your gesso on your canvas. Okay, so like a brush and a roller. I got a couple of things here that I think you might like to know what you can use to put on your gesso. So I have these little spongy things here. Okay, so I bought that. That one's, yeah, that one's, I paid $1. I paid $1. Okay, so I just want you to see what I use. You know, a lot of people think because if you're not a professional artist, you can't use cheap things, right? But you know something? You gotta, you know, some things you can get away with cheap stuff, okay? Now, if I'm doing a commissioned art for anybody, I'll make sure I get the best of materials that I can get, all right? I'll spend extra money, and I want to make sure that when they get a painting from me, it's going to last them hundreds of years. Hundreds. So I'm going to use this All right, but when I'm doing my YouTube videos, see, I go through so many paintings, so many canvases, and I have to find ways to save money. And so that's why I try to let you know how you can save money, okay? And I've done that in other videos also. So here we are. This is it. I'm not going to wet it. So let's see what this is like, okay? So I'm just using this bowl, but you can use something bigger. But I'm just going to put that in here, and I'm going to dip it in because I want to control how much gesso I use. I don't want to waste it. So I got the gesso on this sponge. And let's just see. Now I know you're probably saying, oh my gosh, she's painting over that beautiful painting. But I've done 3 or 4 of these, okay? So I don't need them all. But sometimes I need to practice. Sometimes I need to change things up. So don't worry. This one is just to practice painting. And I have another one there that I did already. It's on YouTube, so not to worry. So look, that's nice. Look at that coverage. Now that's pretty good. I like this gesso. I really do. It's cheap, and it's lots in it, and that's going to last for a long time. And like I said, you don't need it on all your canvases. Only if you're using wood or something, cardboard or something that's going to absorb your paint. Okay, save your money. You don't need to waste it. You know, like I said, only if you want to. So look, now that's nice, and look how easy it is. Look how fast. Look how fast that is. See that? That's pretty fast, isn't it? So that's nice. I like that. I'll hang on to that there. So the next thing I might do is a brush. Okay, so this will show you how to put. This is just a 2-inch brush. I have other brushes there. I'm going to try another brush. I'll try this one first, and I'll show you the other brushes that I bought. I'll show you everything today. I just love showing my art supplies. Yeah, I went out shopping today, and I was headed right for the crafts and arts, and you know, there was other people heading for furniture and stuff, and I'm like, I gotta go to the crafts. So look, oh yeah. I can't get over how nice and thick it is. I really can't. I gotta say, right? I wish they were sponsoring me, but they're not. But hopefully they'll see this, and they might want me to sponsor them, because I will sponsor anybody who has good materials. I'm not sponsoring anybody just because they sent it to me for free or they paid me or whatever. I'm not doing it. I've had offers before and I wouldn't take it, because you are more important to me than, you know, throwing something out there that it's not going to work for you, because you're only going to come back to me after and say, what, that wasn't very good, right? So I don't want that. I want us to be happy. So here we are. That's nice. But you know what? Look, it's going on even thicker again with the brush, I find. Okay? Wow. Now, these are the brushes that I bought. $3. $3. Look. Dollar stores, wherever. That's a dollar store, right? And I just saw them down to Michael's for like, I think they were $4.99. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. But, you know, sometimes it's a little more expensive in other places. Maybe they were better. I don't know. But I'm going to try them. I haven't tried these yet. As you can see, I haven't even opened until now, right? So these are nice. I like these, right? And I really needed a synthetic brush. Oops. Sorry for the noise. But, yeah, I like these. And they're angled. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, they're all angled. I didn't realize that. I thought they were just straight across. But this is great, because then you can use them for flowers and things. Let's see how good they are first, though. Alright, so I'm going to use the gesso. Now, just going to put some on my brush. My brush is dry. Right, you can wet it if you want. Damp, make it damp. I'm going to see how this works. Now, this is kind of a nylon or synthetic. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Really nice. I'm very happy with everything so far. You might need 2 coats, because see, everything underneath there is really dark. That's why I picked this painting, because it's really dark. And I wanted to show you how the gesso works. Because if I put that over a white canvas, you wouldn't be able to see how nice and thick it is and how well it works, right? Just look at that. Yeah, that's a nice brush. I like that too. I like everything I'm using so far. It's fantastic. And look, it has a nice chiseled edge. This is really nice. I like this brush. There's no brand name on it or anything. It's just at the dollar store. I just happened to pick it up. Artist brushes. That's all craft. And that's all it says. Crafts. Nice. Doesn't say what type of brush it is. Doesn't say if it's synthetic or anything. There's no markings on it, so it feels like nylon to me. Alright, I'm going to put those in water. After you use them, make sure you put them in water or you'll ruin them. Okay, so that's that. Alright, now, next thing I got is a roller. Alright, so let's see if we get a roller on there. Now, okay, so just put a little bit on a plate. Alright. And I might say, well, why didn't you use the plate in the first place? Well, I'm just trying to show you, you know, like how much to use, how much you can use. So, because I don't want you to waste it, because even though it's not too expensive, still, you know, you got a long road, right? You got a long road. Long road, a lot of paintings to do. Because I know a lot of people who email me and who on my YouTube channel, they're painting all the time, constantly. So let's see how this roller does. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. Great. That looks good, doesn't it? Excellent. Now the first one, you can see through it more. It was the brush I used, right? It was the, I think it was the sponge. Okay. So just notice the ones that I used. Okay, so the first one, you can see through it a bit more there. And all the rest are pretty nice. This is pretty nice too. Gives it a smoother look, right? Smoother look than the brushes are pretty good though, but they got a few streaks. But this here, this roller is really nice because it doesn't leave streaks. So I like that too. See, this is what I do all the time. I'm always trying things out just to see, you know, what I can use and what's best. So putting on gesso, the roller so far is my favorite. This one here, this is the one that I used before. This is kind of nice too, but it's kind of big and, you know, it's okay. And you got to fill up your whole thing, so which means is use more. You know, when you use this, you use more gesso. And so I'm not, you know, this is not my favorite. I think the roller is my favorite. Now see, I can't get all that gesso on, which means if I don't get a lot of gesso on there, that means I got to go more and more and more, and I don't like waste. So I'm just going to put on a little bit. At least now we know that it will take too much gesso to go on this, okay? And then you just go back and forth like this. And it's a little bit, now I did a video on it before, but I used a lot more gesso. So this is pretty good, but you need to use a lot more gesso. So I think I'm going to give up on that one for now. I don't want to use up all my gesso. See? See? So it's not, you need more. You're going to need a lot. So put that aside. Alright. So I hope that helped you. Now I also have a little sponge. We could try that, okay? Let's just try it. Right? It's no harm. It's okay. It'll be fun. I'm having fun, are you? I have fun. So it's a little sponge, and oh yeah, that's nice, yeah? It's nice, a bit messy, and it's not as easy as the roller. And you can see through it more. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to leave that little space there. I'm going to try one more time this sponge here, because I think this is the one that you can see through. Okay, so this is what, the sponge is like this. You can see through it more, right? Didn't give it as good coverage. So it's not the gesso, because if it was gesso, you'd be able to see it wouldn't look like that. Like that center part looks really nice, looks really good. So yes, it might need an extra coat, but so I guess my favorite is the roller. It's the roller, right? Try a new one. And try a new one and a smoother one, or a smaller one. So just see if I can get a second coat up here. Yeah, so you get a second coat on. That helps. But see, I'm still finding that this is not giving it the coverage. It must be wiping it off as it goes along. So yeah, the brushes or the roller is the best. So that's that. I'm going to leave that because I'm going to, you know, I just need another coat and I'll use the roller for another coat. So there we go. Okay, so the roller is my favorite, so I'm going to do my second. Now don't wet your roller till you're completely finished, because I made a mistake of laying my roller in water while I was waiting to show you the next one, and it got really wet, so I kind of made a mess there. But so don't just leave the gesso on your roller for your second coat, and this is so much better. I mean, you get it done faster. Your second coat covers almost everything. So I like this gesso. I will recommend it, and I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with. That's my fault there, because I put too much water on my roller by accident. I just put it. I put it in the water, and so I went on here and I made a mess. So, but I did want to show you that this roller is fantastic for. You can get a better one than this. It's kind of a cheap roller, but next time I'll get a more expensive one. You know, one that you use for your house roller. This is just something I found at the dollar store. I just wanted to try it out. But yeah. Yeah, it's really, I must say that the roller and the gesso is perfect. I'm just playing around with my brush here. This is really nice, but it leaves streaks. See? So I'm just showing you all the different things that you can use. Right? If you don't want streaks, then your roller is the best. Alright. That's about it. So I'm going to use this canvas now for a painting we're going to do. I haven't got the painting done yet, so I can't show you a picture of it. But I have it in my mind. I want to paint a boat by a little river, and some trees and things like that. Nice landscape. So I just wanted to try this again just to see how much streaks that we get. I'm getting a lot. Not sure if you can see this, but you get the idea, right? And like I said, I'm finding the roller much better. Yeah, and the coverage is really good there now. 2 coats. 2 coats of this gesso will do it. Only if you're painting over another painting. If you're painting over another painting that is light colors, you may not need 2 coats. If you're painting over just the canvas or wood, you may need 2 or 3 coats, okay? Cardboard, you might need 2 or 3 coats. And every time you do a coat, let one dry before you put on another one, okay? I put 2 coats, one on top of the other. Both are wet. But I'm better because I did the video. I just wanted to get it done to show you different things that I was doing. But if you want to, make sure, or you're better off if you let each layer dry, each coat. So that should be a help. All right. So that hopefully helped you today with the gesso, showing you how to put gesso on your canvas and the best tools to use to put the gesso on your canvas. And I really hope this helped you, and if it did, you can share and like and subscribe so that you can get more videos like this. And I will be doing another video coming up soon, so I'll see you then. Bye.